All right, there, Mike. I think I got it going right now. I think finally, I want to get rid of the grid display. Like when I key up, when you watch this video, if I post this up, when I key up, there's no grid. You'll just see the THX logo there and just my waveform on the waterfall and pan adapter here.
Okay, Big Ten. Well, if you want to do the recording here, I'll get on and state who I is, and we'll go from there. We'll try to keep it short and sweet, so it's not like a hour-long conversation.
Okay, all right, yeah, go ahead and do that. So, yeah, walk me through this. You said you overwrote your original, that one profile, the KP68 profile. You accidentally overwrote something on there. But from what I'm hearing, it sounds really good. No harm, no foul. But yeah, go ahead and talk what you want to experiment with. And yeah, you're on the Baradynamics mic right now, correct?
All right there, Pizzle. Yeah, here, we're going to do the old test and tune again. This is 742, just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here. And I know I had some people questioning what Baradynamics model this was. And, shit, I can't remember off my head. It's I'm talking on the microphone with my head upside down here. It is a TGV70, so that's the Baradynamics microphone. And yeah, it was on the KP68 Pro profile, and I made some adjustments on my own for this microphone since the last few recordings, because I didn't really like how it sounded. So this is the new KP68 Pro profile here with the Baradynamics microphone.
Okay, the reason, did you say the main reason why you want to try something different is to accommodate the Shure microphone? Is that correct?
No, it wasn't so much to accommodate the Shure microphone, because I ended up making my own Shure profile off of the original KP68 Pro profile as well. So everything's based off of the KP68 Pro profile. I've just tweaked them to accommodate the different microphones and my voice, if that made sense to you.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. All right, did you want to try your Shure microphone, or don't you have it down yet?
No, I'll slap the Shure microphone on, and we can test that out. Hopefully it plays nicely here, because I didn't talk on the air with it. I just listened through it on Thetis. So you will be the biggest critic of them all. But yeah, if you want, I'll get everything switched over to that Shure SM7B, and you can hear it live on the air, and let me know what you think of it.
Okay, yeah, do that. And yeah, I think the biggest thing was the output difference. You had to really crank things up for that Shure, and then you were getting a lot of background noise. But go ahead. All right, switch over. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a example of just changing microphones can make things sound completely different. So you do that, and then we'll get to the point where I will swap out my RE320 here. I'm going to swap it out with a Shure SM58, and I'll swap it out with my Shure SM57, and then I'll swap it out with my RE20 microphone. But all right, go ahead and do that. Let's hear that Shure on the same profile there.
All right, buddy. And once again, for if you're going to do a YouTube video, this is... Hang on, I'm twisting the microphone. Hopefully it didn't pick up noise. But this is the Baradynamics TGV Tango... Geez, I can't even remember the alphabet here. Tango Golf Victor 70 microphone. I don't even know if I did that right for the alphabet, but anyways, all right, here we're gonna switch this out and go to the Shure SM7B. So I will pause for the cause, and I'll be right back, bud.
All right, now you got it. You eventually got it. All right, I'll be standing by. I know you're switching over microphones up there. I'm just checking, make sure my system is dead silent between my words there. Nothing on the scope there? Okay. All right, still standing by there, Mike. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test.
Okay, audio test 1, 2, 1, 2. Just seeing if this thing's working here. Audio check 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 742 here north of Pittsburgh, here on the Shure SM7B microphone. You got a copy on me there, K-Pizzle?
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty harsh on the high frequencies. It's very harsh. Tell you what, switch over to that profile I just sent you, the KP dash profile. Switch over to that. I want to hear the Shure on that profile because I modified the original K-Pizzle profile to be a lot more mellow. So yeah, keep that Shure on there and switch over to that KP dash profile. I want to hear it on there.
All right, so you're saying that it's too harsh on the highs right now with the Shure SMB on this setup. And I'm wondering if I got the gain somewhere too high in one of the settings, but I'll go to the newest KP profile here. Give me 1 minute, bud.
All right, standing by.
All right, so here, oh boy. Okay, this here is I had to turn the focus right way up here. Really didn't want to do anything. But this is the newest KP profile, not the K-Pizzle Pro. It is the KP profile here with the Shure SM7B. And hopefully that, like I said, I had to turn the focus right way up to get anything out of this.
Wow, night and day difference. Okay, if you're going to keep that profile, rename that the KP profile / Shure microphone, because that sounds really good. Yeah, I in the back of my mind, I knew that you were going to be trying the Shure microphone, and by its nature has extremely high frequency. I'm trying to say here, a lot of high frequencies in there. So I tailored that the KP profile. So it'll roll off quite a bit, but that is night and day. You're really going to like what you hear. So rename that. Rename that to make sure you use this microphone, your Shure microphone, with the KP dash profile here.
All right, yeah, I'm going to listen to myself in the monitor. Yeah, it does sound pretty good. But I don't know, man. My ears were about tired and wonked out today. But no, hopefully, yeah, it sounds good on your end. And hopefully you make a profile or a YouTube video on this. And you may get me to bust out one of the other Shure microphones I have up here. I'll have to rummage through all my stuff to find it here, buddy. But it's not a dynamic mic, so I might have to take the cloud lifter off and put the 48 volts to it. But yeah, we're going to do some test and tuning this evening, my friend.
Okay, yeah, I could tell you definitely had to bring the gain up on your Focusrite because you first keyed up there was weight on in there. Now there are adjustments in Cakewalker you bring the gain up, but keep going where you're at. Yeah, I am recording the screen right now. And you're really going to dig it. It's really smooth. I think it sounds great. But yeah, remember that. Just lock everything down. Make sure you don't delete this profile. All right, we'll tell you what. I want to do that too. You said you can hear me pretty good up there. So right now, let's kick this off. Right now, this is my Electro-Voice RE320. Now I'm going to switch out microphones here. I'm going to switch over to my Shure SM58. Now keep in mind, it's not that any one sounds better than the other. It's just that this microphone right here is optimized for this profile I'm talking on. So it's going to sound different. You might say, oh, I don't like that, but keep in mind that it's not set up for this profile. All right, so give me a second here. I'm going to switch over to the Shure SM58. All right, hang on. Man.
All right, you go ahead and do that there, and I'm gonna get my Shure. What is this one here? The SM87A. I'll get that one set up because it's gonna take me a minute to do that also. So we're gonna sign off here with the Shure SM7B and go to the SM87A.
Oh, okay, hang on here. All right, I'm plugging my mic right now. Oh, these mics have to hold in my hand because this big Electro-Voice has a bigger or a different style holder, mic holder. It's okay, I'm switching up right now to the Shure SM58. Here we go. Okay, here's the Shure SM58 microphone, and it's a lot more bassy, at least in my headphones. And I'm holding the microphone about the same. I'm talking 45 degrees off the side of the mic. And the Shure microphone does suffer from proximity and air when you blow air into the mic, the P's and B's. Whereas the Shure Electro-Voice, it's very, very smooth. It doesn't suffer proximity effect. So closer you get to the microphone, it sounds more muffled. When you back off, it sounds different. It's very, very sensitive to changes in direction. Whereas the our Electro-Voice is very, very steady. All right, this is Shure SM58. I'm going to switch over to Shure SM57. Stand by. I can hear her talking. Okay, Mike. I can hear her kind of talking, but I hope you're paying attention to this. At any rate, the people watching the YouTube video, this video here, can hear a difference. This is a Shure SM57 microphone, and once again, it suffers a little bit from the proximity effect. Like I'm talking directly into the microphone. It's very sensitive how far away and what angle you talk into it. So I think this microphone sounds a little bit cleaner or clearer, but suffers from air compression being pushed into the microphone on the P's and B's and stuff like that. But other than that, right now I'm talking 90 degrees off the side of the microphone. It's on the side of my face here, so I'm not pushing any air into the microphone. But this is Shure. Yeah, hold on here. What is this? I got to look on the side here. Yeah, SM57. Yeah, microphone. All right, I'm going to switch over to the RE20 microphone coming up here. All right, Mike, I'm back. This is the RE20, Electro-Voice RE20 microphone. And right now, I am twisting and turning this microphone all different angles, and it is solid as a rock. Far superior than the other microphones. Very, very steady. No air compression into the microphone on the P's and B's. Beautiful microphone. Once again, this is RE20 microphone. And now I'm going to switch back to the original one. But these RE20 microphones, I know they're expensive, but yeah, hands down, they got them beat as far as the proximity effect and the air relief in the microphone. Lets all the air escape rather than being trapped in there and making them pops and booms. All right, and then I'm going to switch back to my normal mic, switching back to the RE320. Stand by. All right, Mike, back on the RE320 microphone. RE320, this is the microphone that's optimized to this audio profile. And wow, it is a night and day difference. Nothing wrong with the Shure SM58 or the 57. It's just, yeah, suffer from the air and everything and the proximity effect. But yeah, I'm blown away by these RE microphones. So anyhow, right back to my RE320 microphone. I don't know if you heard any differences up there.
Yes, I did, and I don't know if you're going to hear any difference on your end. but I'm talking on that Shure SM87A, and I'm holding it by hand. And when I did the whole hi-fi way back when, this was the microphone that I did everything on. But definitely, it sounds way different in the monitor here. But no, I did hear quite a difference in all of those microphones. They all sounded great. My favorite is the one that you normally talk on, and the one that you did second to the last. Well, right before you went back to the microphone you typically always talk on. Those ones always sound fantastic.
Okay, yeah. That was the one, second to last one was the RE20, and this is my standard mic, the RE320. But yeah, I know, neat little test there. I know it's hard to tell. We're only talking 5kc, so you won't hear the full, full audio spectrum. But neat test there. But proof is in the pudding. You get what you pay for. But okay, back to your microphone. Yeah, it's kind of flat, and if you're down in there, the gain needs to be pumped up quite a bit more. If you can, bring the gain up a little bit so I can hear it better there.
All right. Well, I turned the focus right up quite a bit. Let me. Yeah, it sounds like. Yeah, it definitely came up, but it is flat. And there, the focus right screaming right now. But man, yeah, this brings back memories with this microphone. It's been tucked away for like 10 years. So yeah, hopefully you heard a difference in the focus right turning that up on this Shure SM87A, which is a good microphone also. A lot of singers love this thing. But yeah, it's going to be a neat video if you get it wrapped up.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, you're using the exact same audio profile. Obviously, the other mic is set up for that your Shure is dialed in for that you're on the KP profile. But yeah, it's all this mic here. It almost sounds like you turned one of your EQs off. It still sounds fine. If this was what you were talking on the whole time, I would never know that. I think it sounds great, but in comparison to what you just between your Shure mic and the Shure mic with the KP profile, and then your Bear Dynamics with the K-Pizzle profile, compared to those two, this one sounds pretty dead. But by itself, it sounds okay. But yeah, it sounds like you turned one of your EQs off.
Yeah. Well, let me put the Shure SM7 back in line here. And that'll just be talking on the KP profile that I just got. And we'll go from there and carry this out. Give me 1 minute here. I got to unhook and rehook a couple different things.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to switch over to the KP prof that I emailed you. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to talk on the same microphone, but I'm going to switch over to the exact profile that you were talking on. So stand by. Two, test. That sounds a little bit different. A little bit too much mid-range in there. Okay. I'm not going to stay on this profile for long. Just going to key up real quick. I'm losing my voice. All right, Mike. Yeah, this is the same profile you're talking on right now. Yeah, so this one I set up for a Shure microphone to roll off a lot of them high frequencies. But anyhow, this is the exact same profile you're talking on. My headphones, I can tell a great bit of difference. But it's simple, very, very simple, but same profile you're working on there.
All right, well, we are back on with the Shure SM7B again in the KP profile. Not sure if I need to make any more gain adjustments or not on the focus right here, but let me know what you think and if it sounds similar to how it did before there.
Yes, it sounds very good. Now, you don't have to adjust that on the focus right. If you go into, there's many ways to add some gain. Let's see, you're going to the for example, go into your, let's see here, the Snyder EQ, the one above the boost. If you open that up, let me know when you have that opened up, right above the boost.
Okay, yeah, that's opened up right now.
Okay, just as an experiment, that the output is on 0.2, correct?
Yes, it is at 0.2 there for the output.
Okay, hang on. Just for an example here, I'm going to bring this up here. It's on 0.2. I'm going to exaggerate this. Check. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio test. That's 3.8. That's weight on there. Audio 2, 1, 1. 0.2 and right back. I'm going to say 0. Wait, 0.2? I can't remember. All right, that's close enough. So use that sparingly, but you can't bring up the gain there just a tiniest bit. Hold on here. I'm trying to get that back. All right. So now experiment with that real quick.
All right, give me here 1 second. And that's sitting at 0.2. That is 2.2 that I just bumped it up. And for giggles here, I'll go up, that is 3.2 that I just bumped it up to. And then let me go right back down to what it was originally. Give me 1 second here. We're dialing it down. That's close enough to what it was originally, which I doubt you probably heard any difference there. I went from 0.2 to 2.2 to then 3.2, and then I dialed it all the way back down again.
Bump it up to 3.2 again.
All right, give me 1 second here. That is 3.2 on the gain there. Be curious to know what you say about that.
No, yeah, I could hear a difference. Yeah, it's very, very subtle. Let's see. Well, we'll mess with this a little bit later. Like, how far up is your gain on your focus rate?
I would say it's in between 12 and 1 o'clock right now. I had to turn that way up.
Okay, that's no big deal. As long as you're not getting any kind of RF in your shack or anything. Yeah, turn up as much as you want before you start to overdrive something. But go ahead and turn that up a little bit more. Just remember where you have it now.
All right, yeah. Well, turn it up a little bit more. That's probably about 2 o'clock.
Okay, very minimal difference. Overall, so far changes are made. Yeah, everything came up just a little bit.
Yeah, the videos I watched on this microphone, a lot of people they all said, dude, it is hungry for gain. Like it. But the bad thing is, like here, I'll click off to I'm snapping my fingers off to the side. And you can definitely hear that, and it doesn't matter where I messed around with the Sonus gate today. It would always come up in like the little girl, she was watching television in here, and it didn't matter where I had that Sonus gate at, it would still pick up the television. So it picks up a lot of everything from in the front to off to the side, where the barodynamic does not do that whatsoever.
All right, yeah, I understand that. All right, tell you what, we'll probably wrap this up. Wait, hang on here. We tend to ramble on. These videos tend to get pretty long. Okay, we're coming up on the 26, 20 mark. But all right, I'm going to switch back to my standard profile. And then go back to what you were talking on when you first got on here. Back to the pistol profile with the barodynamics. And don't forget to turn your gains back down to where they were to match that profile. So right now I'm going to switch back to my usual profile. And while I'm waiting for you to get back on the air. So out of all those microphones, the 2RE Electro-Voice microphones, and then the other one, I'm kind of digging this little Shure SM57. Sorry, it's dark in my shop here right now. I got the mood lighting on. Shure SM57 When you get back in there, I'm going to switch you over to that mic one more time.
Okay, I'm back and hopefully back to sounding the way I did whenever I first started this. I had to take that Shure. That SM7B, you could beat somebody with the mic boom with that thing, dude. It's like freaking 10 pounds. But anyways, yeah, I'm back on the Baradynamics here talking. Hopefully the same way I was whenever we first started all this.
Okay, all right. Yep. Boy, that's going to be tough. I can't make up my mind now. Like you mentioned earlier, at least my ears get beat up after a while. And that's why I'd like to give listening to audio or whatever profiles a break. I'll walk away for a while, so my ears are getting a little bit washed out. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the Shure microphone with the KP profile. But then again, I'll probably listen to this tomorrow and think otherwise. But yeah, I'll upload this and you can be the judge. Make sure you listen to it with headphones on too, so you can get the full meal deal, so to speak. But yeah, either way, they both sound great.
Roger. Yeah, it's, I can't, like I said, I can't listen with the monitoring on and Thetis. The latency, it just messes with me too bad. So I'll take your word for that. And yeah, hopefully we can, you'll make a nice little video out of this and some other people can get an idea of what it is. Just a simple little click here and there can change audio and the way that different microphones sound. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what goes on. But yeah, get that other mic on there and I'll give that a listen here, give you a playback.
Well, yeah, don't do the playback. You can just listen to it. Too much static in there. Don't worry about the playback. Okay, hang on here. I'm going to switch over to the Shure SM57. Stand by. Check. All right, this is Shure SM57. Shure SM57 microphone. I think the audio sounds great on it, but like I said, these microphones really suffer from air pressure, as you speak. It can't release air, whereas the RE20 microphones, that the grill has all the openings down the side of it to really let the air pass through. So I'm really holding all this off the side of my face, because if I talk directly into the front of it, it gets a little woofy there. But anyhow, the overall audio quality, I think, is pretty cool. But anyhow, yeah, first pick are the Electro-Voice microphones. Okay, I'm going to switch back to my RE320.
Yeah, I don't. Hopefully, you still have your headphones on. But yeah, you can hear the poofing in it whenever you talk straight on. So yeah, it is very noticeable difference there with the different. I guess the front of the face with the, like you were talking about, with the air getting through.
Right. Okay, I'm back on RE320. But the overall audio quality, not bad at all. But yeah, so I tell you, it's crazy when I go back to any other microphone, but these Electro-Voice microphones, they're like the Cadillac. It's amazing. It's so even. Like I said, yeah, I can move my head all around the microphone. It doesn't change qualities. I can get real close. It doesn't change. But anyhow, all right, that was a fun little experiment, just goofing around here. I thought people out there might think it's a little bit interesting, just changing the microphone. Exact same audio profile, exact same voice, exact same station can have quite a difference. But I don't know, kind of neat. I thought this will be a neat video.
Yeah, I guess it would have been even better if I stayed on the same profile, but it is what it is. But all right, man. Well, if we're going to sign off here, once again, this was 742, operator Mike up here just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And 73 is to you, Mr. KP68, down there south of me, my radio brother. We'll see you, bud.
All right, I'm losing my voice again. All right, bud. All right, I'm going to get this posted up there. Tomorrow's Easter. Hold on. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it getting to be? It's 11:05. I still have to do laundry. I'm going to take a road trip tomorrow. But all right, 742. I'll catch you later. My radio brother up there. has been KP68, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, I'm free and clear.